Namaste. I'm talking about a very socially relevant topic today. When I look around, I see so many couples going for divorce, and many are marrying twice, thrice, and we look at the Western society even 7 times. But the marriage is not working out. So, what is it that is happening between these couples? So, in case you are going for a separation from your partner, just listen to this before you take that final decision. Being a past life regression therapist, I know that we travel always as soul groups. There is no coincidence in life. When we take one incarnation, we form karmic connections, and then we have to come back again to nullify those connections. We have to work on that. And we have maximum karmic connections with our spouses and children. So when two people come together, they are coming from different belief systems, different customs, different moral values. So it is not going to be easy. I know it is difficult, but it is not impossible. And as human beings, we want human connection. We need somebody whom we can trust, to whom we can open our hearts. So if you want that, you have to keep on working and keep on working for years together. It never stops, because every individual is changing, evolving with time. So you have to work on that. When the both persons have evolved and changed, again the connection has to be maintained. So it's a continuous work. Okay, so you are ready to work on this? Good. Take a comfortable position. You can do this either lying down or in a sitting position in Sukhasana, or sitting on a chair with feet flat on the ground and hands loosely placed on your thighs. Make sure you are not driving any vehicle or operating any machinery. So just set aside some time for yourself. Sit or lie down in a relaxed manner. Take a deep breath and let it go. Another deep breath. Let it go. Another deep inhalation. As you exhale now, allow your eyes to close gently. With the next inhalation, you can feel the relaxation getting into your body and spreading all over. Very deep relaxation. And as you exhale, feel all the stress and strain and tension just leaving your body. It's such a wonderful feeling. Every breath that goes in, taking you deeper and deeper, and every breath that goes out, removing all the stress and strain and tension from your body. You feel absolutely wonderful. You feel safe, cocooned in this relaxation. Every breath that goes in, taking you deeper and deeper and deeper. And every sound that comes from outside, every sound that you hear from me is also taking you deeper and deeper and deeper. You feel your body becoming lighter. In this deeply relaxed state, you become aware of many things around you which normally you don't notice. From around you, which is the loudest sound that you're hearing? Which is the next loudest sound that you hear? Second sound. Maybe some other third sound also is there. And even a fourth one. And bring your attention to your body, your left side and right side. One side will feel a little heavier and a little more warmer. just as you keep your attention there, you feel that they become equalized. Both halves are same. One part doesn't feel heavier now, and the warmth is same on both sides, both the halves. So as you are slipping down and down and down into this relaxed state, I want you to imagine 5 steps in front of you. I'm going to count from 5 to 1, and you are going to descend those steps. 5, you have stepped onto the topmost stair. Feel the stair under your foot. 4, how does that stair feel? Is it warm or cold? 3, does the stair look like made of wood or cemented or marble or mud? What is the feeling beneath your foot? 2 and 1. You have descended all those 5 stairs, and when you look around, you have reached a magical, mystical, perfect place. Maybe you have visited a place like this before, or it is just in your imagination. So peaceful and calm. When you look around, you feel it is early morning, and there are so many huge trees around, wonderful branches and leaves trembling in this slight breeze that is going around. You can hear the sound of flowing water somewhere nearby. You get the fragrance of blooming flowers. You're absolutely thrilled and happy to be in this place at this time. In this deeply relaxed state, when you're enjoying this scenery around, whatever I say is now your reality. Whatever suggestions I give you, the body and mind will act upon at a molecular, cellular and neuronal levels. Every suggestion I give you, you will act upon without any hesitation, very easily and effortlessly. Now that as you look around in that magical, mystical, perfect place, you see a bench. Go towards that bench and gently sit down. Sit down, be comfortable, and close your eyes. And bring in your mind someone in your life, like your mother, father, or a sibling whom you love very much. You are very much attached to that person. Think about them. Imagine their face in front of your mind's eye. Look into their eyes. Look at their smile. Listen to their voice. And feel the love within you for this person. And think, were you always having the same amount of love for this person throughout your life? Every second? If so, you are really lucky. Hold that wonderful love for this person, the deep, constant love for this person, deep inside your heart space, and let it expand. But you love this person, but there were many moments in your life when you really felt angry by some of the words or acts. You felt irritated. You felt like leaving them. Okay, these emotions, the anger, irritation, depression, dejection towards that person whom you love very much, hold that also in your heart space. Hold it in your heart space and look at that squarely. Our heart space can transmute. It's a great alchemist. It can transmute all the negative emotions into positive ones. So let all these negative emotions you felt for a loved, deeply loved one be in the heart space and let them be transmuted. And as you watch, as you sense what's happening inside, you feel this is really happening. The turbulence which was there inside when you thought of the negative emotions towards this person, it is slowly reducing. And you start feeling happiness inside. Slowly, it's totally getting converted into positive feelings. And when it is totally transforming, you sense the presence of somebody else near you. As you gently open your eyes and look, you see your partner, your husband, wife, your life partner, just sitting on the bench near you. Just turn towards that person. Look into those eyes. Just hold their hands. Even if right now you are feeling anger towards them, just for a second, hold their hands and look into their eyes. And then you feel their inside story. They were acting in a negative way to you, but that action came from deep sadness inside them, deep insecurity inside them. They didn't want to tell you those things and become vulnerable. So they were acting it out in a different way. But inside, they need your love and compassion. Once this information you have got, you can just release their hands and look away from their eyes. And as you both sit down, you sense the presence of another 5 steps in front of you. Okay, this time when I count, both of you are stepping down those 5 stairs. Get up and go towards those stairs. 5, 1 step going down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So when you come down, you're seeing a wooden cabin in front of you. It looks beautiful. Just walk towards that and see that the door is slightly open. Open that door. Both of you get inside. You see a long hall, and on left and right side there are 2 doors. You go towards the left door and let your partner go towards the right door. Both of you open the door, get into that small room. When you get inside, you see a small table and a chair. As you gently sit down on the chair, you see a wooden ornate box on the top of the table. Gently open that box and you see a photograph of the future you and your future, the same partner in future years. Look at their faces. They're happy. They're holding their hands together. And they seem fulfilled and satisfied. Oh, then this is a possibility. Now you see that below that photograph, there's a folded paper. Gently take it out and open it. And you see there are many instructions. They are numbered 1, 2, 3. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 or 15 instructions. Just open and read them carefully. And these are the instructions which you can do in your life for a peaceful existence, a loving existence with your partner. And this is all going into your subconscious mind, and you'll be totally ready to carry out every instruction in that paper. With that resolution in your mind, read one by one these instructions and let them all get imprinted in your subconscious mind to act upon that later. So I will give you some moments of silence just to read all of them and keep them in your mind. You're looking at those instructions and you're thinking, oh my God, these are so simple to carry out in life, and how did they not come to my mind before? And as you are looking at those instructions, I am reminded of the story of a small girl. She used to walk to the school every day, and on the way there used to be a bakery. So in the morning when she used to pass that bakery, she used to get that wonderful smell of baking, bread and cakes. Particularly the cake smell she used to be fascinated. She used to enjoy that baking cake smell. So she used to walk slowly when she has to cross that bakery to enjoy that smell, the fragrance of baking cakes, for as long as possible. And day after day, getting that fragrance, she made a resolution in her mind. She thought, when I grow up, I'm going to bake cake, and every day with my evening tea, I will have a piece of cake. So years passed, and she's a beautiful young lady now. So one day she was reminded of her resolution in childhood. She thought, okay, I need to bake a cake now. So she looked at a recipe and brought all the ingredients. She broke the egg to mix the batter. And the smell of the egg when she broke, she didn't like it. She told, no, this smell is nowhere near the smell I used to get near the bakery. Then she took out the flour and smelled it. She was totally disappointed. So every ingredient was having a different smell. She was totally disheartened and discarded the idea of baking a cake. Okay, now that you have read all those instructions on that paper, just check once again whether you have left out any of them. Gently fold that paper. Keep it inside the box. Keep the photograph over that paper. Close that box and get up from the chair. Come towards the door. Open the door and come out. And if your partner also has come out, both of them can go to the main door. If he or she is not out, just wait for a few moments, and then both of you walk towards the main door, open it, come out, close it behind you, and come towards those stairs. And climb those stairs and come back to that bench where you are sitting before. Both of you sit there on the bench. Now again, you turn towards your partner. Look into his or her eyes. So you can make out it's an entirely different feeling inside in your heart. Now you can see the glimpse of love in his eyes or her eyes. Just hold their hands for a while. Let the information between you two get uploaded and downloaded. And you're making a pledge to spend your life in future years together. And as you really think this from the depth of your heart, slowly you feel your partner disappearing from in front of you. Now you can keep your hands on the lap, and in a moment I'm going to allow the time machine, the bench you're sitting on is turning into a time machine. You're going to take a journey through time as if time doesn't exist. I'm going to click my fingers in a few moments, and then the time machine is going to take you back in time. Be ready? Yes, you're going back in time at a very high speed on the time machine. As you look down, you see a time line below, the timeline of your life, from the time of birth in this incarnation to the current time, and then also into the future, that line. So it is taking you back in time to that moment when you had a lot of love of corner for your partner. When you came together, you are so excitedly looking forward to your years together. So the time machine is gently coming down. You get out of the machine and come towards that young couple. See how excited and happy they look. You go towards your younger self. Just stand in front, hold the hand, look into the eyes, and let all those excitement, the dedication you are planning to give for a partner, the deep love and commitment, let all those get transferred into your current body. Then maybe you can tell that younger self whatever they want to hear, which will give them comfort. Maybe you tell about your achievements in future years, and release your hands. Give a warm hug to that younger you. Walk towards the time machine. Wave another final goodbye. Close the door of the time machine and let it take you up again. As you go up, when you look down, you see red lights blinking on that timeline, corresponding to the times when you had tough times with your partner. Every single time you had a tiff or quarrel or argument with your partner, there are red lights blinking. And as you keep watching, one by one, those lights are shutting down. One by one, all those lights shutting down. Now all the lights are gone. The machine is going into the future. Maybe 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years into the future. And the machine is coming down. Open the door, come out, and watch that older couple, the older version of you and your partner. They are sitting and enjoying the sunlight at dusk time, holding hands. Feel the love between them. Just go near your older version, hold the hand and make a promise. This is a definite possibility. and you are going to work on that. Make that promise from the depth of your heart. Give a hug to that older version of you. Come back to the time machine. Get inside. And it is coming back. Bring you back to that magical, mystical place. As you're sitting on that bench again, let's see what happened to that young lady who wanted to bake cake but she discarded the idea. So days passed, and then one day she thought, let me complete my task and see what happens. So again she brought all the ingredients to bake a cake. This time she didn't try to smell each ingredient. She just followed the recipe and put the batter inside the oven. And after some time, what happened? That same wonderful baking smell which she used to enjoy during her childhood, that was filling up her house. She started dancing with joy. She was so happy. From then onwards, every single day, she was having a slice of cake with her evening tea. Now, as you are sitting on that bench, in this totally relaxed way, you can allow your essence, your inner self, to get out of your body. Let it go beyond the body, up, up and up, beyond the canopy of all those leaves of the forest, still going up at a very high speed. Now as you look down, you can see the earth, or beloved planet Earth, rotating. Look at those wonderful green patches of forest, the wonderful blue oceans on the earth. You're still going higher. The earth starts looking smaller and smaller. And now when you look down, you see a giant archery board between you and the earth. Look closely at the color bands in the center of the archery board, and also the bullseye in the exact center of the archery board. Put in all the apprehensions, all the anger, all the dejection, depression, irritation, everything that is related to your partner into that bullseye. Every single negative emotion is all in there. In a moment, I'm going to make a sound when you'll be fired and shot through that bullseye. And you'll be leaving all those negative emotions right there and going beyond that into a place of calm and peace. But I need you to be brave, because as you pass through that for a fraction of a second, the pain will be intense. But it is just for a fraction of a second, and I know you are brave. So get ready. A shot through that bullseye, leaving every negative emotion towards your partner right there. And you cross that and come into a calm, peaceful area. And as you look back, you see that archery board shuddering into 1,000 pieces and being sucked into a black hole just in front of your eyes. Everything is gone forever, and there is nothing you can do about that. With that relaxed feeling, the light feeling inside, as you're slowly descending, you see a bright sun, golden light, huge sun. That represents the love you have for your loved ones, the love they have for you. As you keep watching, that sun is shrinking gradually in size. It becomes the size of a tennis ball. It's coming towards you, shatters and enters your body. That intense love is getting into every cell of your body. You feel as if you are greatly rejuvenated with all that love. Feel that as you are descending down. You're coming down in front of your physical body that's sitting on the bench. Stand 5 feet away from that, facing the body. Look at that body. It looks so vibrant with all those resolutions and the deep love filling every cell of that body. You can see the clothes that physical body is wearing. You can hear the sound from me. You can slowly walk towards that body and get into that body, but only as fast as every other adjustment has been made in that body to make this new reality. Every other part of the body is making all adjustments to this new status in you, your body and mind. And as you get into the body, you can feel the difference. So light, so confident, so full of life, so eagerly waiting for the future years with your partner. You're determined to do what is needed to keep that relationship intact. It's all the more important if you have had a child or children who were born out of that love. You owe them this promise. Now that you have transformed into a new person to take on the future years gladly and with determination, I want you to get up and go walk towards those 5 steps. Climb those steps when I count from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Climb those stairs. Now you're getting ready to come back to the present and now. When you come back, you'll be totally rejuvenated, refreshed, and revitalized, totally alert and awake, with that feeling of love and expansion in your heart space. So get ready. 1, take a deep breath. Fill your lungs with energy giving oxygen. 2, feel that oxygen going into every cell of your body. 3, leaving all limiting beliefs. And 4, take another deep breath. You're ready to come back to the present and now. Totally refreshed and rejuvenated, alert and awake. And 5, take your time and slowly you can open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed this journey, and I would like to hear your experience if you note it down on the comment. So until next time, bye.